Welcome to Very Dark Tales, where shadows tell stories. Tonight, a weary traveler seeks refuge from a violent storm at an isolated inn. But inside, silence holds secrets darker than the night. The mute innkeeper watches from the shadows, his tattered notebook clutched tightly in hand. As lightning illuminates the pages, the traveler realizes his name is written there, circled in red. The storm rages outside, but the true terror lies within. Prepare yourself, for the story of the silent innkeeper begins now. A traveler on horseback rides through a torrential storm, the landscape illuminated by occasional lightning strikes. He stumbles upon an old, eerie inn on a hill. The windows glow faintly with warm light, and the sign creaks in the wind. The traveler enters the dimly lit inn, greeted by the mute innkeeper, an old man with sunken eyes and a hunched posture. The innkeeper gestures toward a guest book and points to a pen. The traveler signs it reluctantly. The innkeeper leads the traveler upstairs with a flickering lantern. The hallway is lined with old, faded portraits. The room is sparse but clean, with a single window overlooking the dark woods. Before leaving, the innkeeper writes, "Do not leave your room," in his notebook, and shows it to the traveler. Curious and uneasy, the traveler sneaks back downstairs when he hears strange noises. He finds the innkeeper's notebook left open on the counter. The pages detail eerie deaths with names and dates, some crossed out, some not. He sees his own name with the date circled. Tonight, panicking, the traveler returns to his room and locks the door. At midnight, he hears soft knocking, followed by whispering voices outside his window. The window reveals shadowy figures circling the inn. The traveler tries to barricade himself inside. The traveler confronts the innkeeper, who silently points to the notebook. The innkeeper gestures that he has no control over the deaths, only records them. The innkeeper's haunted expression suggests he is cursed to serve this role. The traveler tries to flee, but the shadowy figures trap him. The storm intensifies as the figures drag him into the darkness. The final shot shows his name crossed out in the notebook, the next name already written below it. A new traveler arrives at the inn, dripping wet and desperate for shelter. The mute innkeeper gestures toward the guest book. The cycle begins again.
This place seems odd, but at least it's warm.
You've just heard another tale from the darkness. Thank you for braving the unknown with us at Very Dark Tales. If you enjoyed tonight's story, follow us on Spotify, Apple Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. Until next time, remember, the shadows are always watching.